Hey, everybody. This is Josh from the Clearing Waivers podcast. I appreciate you coming. I'm not feeling it. Hold on. There we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Clearing Waivers podcast. I'm your host, Josh Kaiser. Appreciate you coming by. Boy, I tell you, that really does the trick. Vance, you're certainly on to something.
Absolutely.
That did it. Ready to go. Here we are, Shenaniganza number 7. Clear steer, no sports. Sports kind of slowly starting to roll back, but still not quite there. Worth talking about. I was talking to Brian earlier today that I started watching the franchise. I had not watched it, the kind of the Hard Knocks thing they did with the Chiefs last year. So it really sucks. I picked a terrible time to start watching that because now I'm just craving football, and all I really have is to stare at my fantasy football spreadsheets to see how much tinkering I can do.
Yep.
But we're coming at you again with another Shenaniganza again, like I said, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we do that, let's talk to our co-host real quick. Brian, how was your week this week?
It was good. We ventured out since KC got released and had our first meal at a restaurant for once.
10 feet.
Socially distancing on a patio. It was nice to feel some kind of normalcy again. They did a good job of keeping everybody safe there. It seemed followed all the rules. Everybody there was following the rules, and it was just nice to have a beer on a patio that was not mine for months.
Well, congratulations on getting out. That's always a good thing. Just a little sense of normalcy never hurt anybody for a little bit, except when it does. But we'll talk about – no, we're not going to talk about that. Kitty, you are also with us tonight, if you didn't know that. How was your week?
I had a good week. I narrowly averted a disaster in my apartment.
Yeah.
Sunday night, I lit a match in my bathroom, as one does after certain events take place, and one of the embers off that match just shot off to the side. Guess I need to lessen my starting to lighten those matches off the box a little bit, but all of a sudden, next thing I see, got my towel hanging on the back of my bathroom door. All of a sudden, there's just flames just kind of creeping around it. And I'm like, what is, oh God. And you tell yourself when this happens, you're going to react quickly.
Sure.
It took me a good 2 beats to go, oh God. Grab it off the door. Open the shower curtain through the,
yeah. At what point of the process had you lit?
I was already done. I was flushing, ready to flush when I lit the match. So I didn't jump off the toilet on that one. But yeah, so open the shower curtain, threw the towel in the tub, and turn the shower on real quick.
Wow.
Amping that thing up and then go. Yeah. So that towel has gone through the wash this week, and there's definite evidence of some flame damage to that towel.
But you're still using it? Now you smell like campfire all the time?
It still could be usable because you know how it's towels have like once you use them a little while, they get a little kind of fluffy.
Sure.
So the fluffiness has been basically burnt off some part of the towel.
The topsoil is run off,
yeah,
but now you're sitting a little bit of soil, a little bit of clay, just how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad. That's wow. I mean, I'm just got a
you're lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
I reacted both a little too slowly, but also quickly to avert disaster.
I'd say you found the midpoint.
Right in the sweet spot. Right in the sweet spot of not burning my apartment down.
That's good.
Could have been engulfed in flames on the shitter.
Yep.
Hero.
That's right.
There's a lot of ways that I would prefer to go, and I don't think that'd be one of them.
That is not one of them.
You heard his voice again. Rance is back with us again. Rance, how was your week?
Good.
Didn't die on the shitter?
Today was technically the last day of school, so I passed out school supplies.
Congratulations.
Couple nights ago, our golden doodle, Zeke, he ran through our screen door like it was Friday Night Lights, like you do with a banner. When you fucking roll out the banners that say "Let's go Tigers" or whatever, he come flying through that bastard. I don't know what he was geared up.
Yep.
He must have had a couple hits of those markers before he come flying out.
He got some big poles. Zeke, all
Other than
amped
that, it's
up.
going good. Yeah, everything's
good.
good. So.
Hopefully the screen door gets fixed, because this is the time of year to be able to enjoy those screen doors.
Yeah, the thing about it is I have no clue how to fix anything, so
Yep.
I'm going to have to turn to somebody else for help. I need to believe in myself.
We could all use a little more self-confidence, but let's get rolling here before Rance gets too much confidence. Let's kick him while he's down. Like I said, we're going through Shenaniganza one more time, see how we take this week by week. But before we do get started, again, I do want to. We got some fun things in the mail this week. We had some sink pissers sent us some amazing glassware. You can kind of see that. We got clearing waivers, and then on the bottom, home of the sink pissers. So cheers to Rick and Will. Cheers to you folks. Cheers to the sink pissers out there. Let's get rolling here. So let's jump in here. Shenaniganza. First game, per usual, is the Waiver Watch Wating Game. You know the rules. Let's get into it. Brian, you won last week.
That's right.
That crazy, chaotic, come from behind. Rance could do nothing but watch victory. So you're going to be leading off here, and then we'll go to Kitty, then Rance. But the first show that I pulled for you guys to get a rating on was something Rance and I have both watched, and I think Rance is the one who brought it to the table, but Lego Masters.
Ooh.
I need the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. You have run, okay. Audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. I've actually watched it all except for the 10-minute finale. I have not seen the last 10 minutes of the finale, so I don't know who won.
way to stop right there.
Yep. I really
Good
really
place to stop.
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
I'm in.
I just can't find 10 minutes anymore, guys. I just can't find.
I mean, it's a real hassle. It's a real hassle. So, Brian, what do you think the audience? Oh, wait, Rance, are you in?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Brian, what do you think the audience gave Lego Masters?
I feel like this will be an audience favorite. If you're tuning in every week, if you're tuning in enough to leave a review on Rotten Tomatoes, I think you probably enjoy the show. So I'm going to go high with 87.
Oh. 87. Okay. Let me get my thing together here. Okay. Kitty, you are next. What do you think audience gave this?
Similar with Kaiser. I think it's a great show. I mean, I'm not even a big fan of Legos. I didn't really play with them as a kid, whatever. But watching these people build these things is impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, what they can do with Legos is impressive feat. So I went 84.
84.
On my score.
Real close to Brian there. Rance, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with them. I thought the show was really good. I think there's a Lego craze out there that I really didn't know about. I mean, I didn't know it was such a big deal. I mean, like I said, I could do nothing more than like build like a block. Like just like
it's a house with
I
4
built a
walls
cube.
and nothing else.
It's a block.
Yeah, just give me a square.
Yep.
I put 88%.
Everybody's getting high on this. Well done.
Plus Arnett's awesome.
Arnett is awesome.
He's good, and
That helps.
So you guys went 84, 87, and 88, huh?
Yep.
Hopefully all somehow missed it with 85 or 86. Just as
Well,
right.
there was no correct answers. The critics gave this a 67. Not real sure what else they wanted. Yep.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what are you looking for? And they build Legos every week.
Right.
Done and done.
Pretty self-explanatory.
What are you doing?
The
amazing
audience,
shit.
the audience gave it
Yeah.
a 65.
Whoa!
What is happening?
How about that?
Must be some fucking Schlansky Lego
Some
people out there.
Real
Yeah, what
Schlansky
are-
Legos, folks.
Are they building stuff that's just completely rudimentary that I'm just in the dark on? Like, what is going on?
Amateur hour.
No, apparently
These
it's all
guys
amateurs.
Suck.
I will
mean,
say
the only-
that I was on to who was there like as professionals and who was there because it was a hobby. You could point at like first show, you're like, no, yes, no, yes.
Right. There's kind of there is that. There's definitely, when I didn't watch in the beginning, and I jumped in maybe 3 or 4 episodes in, but you could definitely tell then even still that there were 3 or 4 teams that, okay, they're better than everybody else.
Yep.
But
still,
even still, like, I mean,
65 is
I guess it's-
real low
I mean,
for
it's
that show.
yeah, it's a 1 hour reality show, it's going to be bloated just because they're going to put filler stuff in there when they're
I
making
mean,
it.
and there's really nothing
I don't
else
understand.
like it on TV. I mean,
No.
I've never seen anything remotely close to a show like that.
I mean, they've got like the Top Chefs. They've got like the what's the other Gordon Ramsay one?
Master Chef. He does
Master
that.
Chef. Yeah.
yeah.
They have
Hell's
those
Kitchen.
shows, but their filler
And-
is what exactly you're like, this is boring. I've seen this before. At least Lego Masters was entertaining filler. I don't understand.
Right. And Project Runway is the same thing. I mean, they're hour and a half episodes, and they have tons of filler in the middle, which you gotta get to make it an hour and a half. You gotta put something in there. So
Right. Yep.
every reality show has filler in the middle there for competitions.
But the fact that both the audience and the critics were both like pretty meh on it, it was fresh, whatever. But for a TV show, the fact that they were both pretty meh on it was very interesting to me. But yeah, it is what it is. You guys are all kind of in the same ballpark, so you're all kind of right there with each other. But let's move on to the next one here. Brian brought this to the table a few weeks ago. The Scheme documentary about the NCAA scandal, I believe.
Yep.
This one where KU is about to get hopefully get docked.
We'll see about
some,
that.
scholarships.
I'll believe it when I see it. Kitty, you were the first one or the closest one to the last one, so you'll be going first, then Brian, then Rance. Let me know when you're locked in
I'm in.
as I take a sip from this amazing glass.
Okay.
I'm gonna adjust my score. I'm in now.
Kitty, The Scheme documentary. What do you think the audience gave The Scheme?
I went high on this one. Went 90. Never seen it. No idea.
90.
Talking about 90.
Okay.
Don't know if it's good. Could be absolute dog shit, but never seen it. So
But you're going for it.
going for a high score.
Mother of God. Okay. Having real problems with my spreadsheet tonight. Going to Brian. What is your guess on the audience score here?
Well, I think this went after enough big programs / fan bases that they took to Rotten Tomatoes to air their grievances about coming after their universities. So I think it's going to take a hit on that.
The net was wide enough.
But not too big because I think everyone else enjoyed watching these schools kind of be put into the spotlight, even though every one of them do it, it seems. I'm going to go with the 68.
68.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Rance?
I like it. Big swings coming.
I don't know. Kitty usually is. You know what he says about documentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he said
I
that
know
about the critics, though, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You're right. He did.
I mean, they could have put the audience to bed.
All
I
the
put
Sparks
80 I
members
put it-
love
I put-
documentaries.
I put down 85%.
85.
Yep.
Okay. Again, no correct answers. Critic score after 7 reviews was a 100%.
Okay. Yep.
Damn.
The audience score had more reviews on it, and it was an 80%.
Ooh, okay.
So Rance came real close with his 85. All of you kind of all around it, dancing a little bit around it. Even though Brian still went low, he was still caught it pretty well. So still a pretty tight ball game here. Still pretty
What
tight.
kid do you have on that?
Kitty
I had 90, so I'm
90.
10 off.
He had 90.
Yep.
Rance in the
So-
lead, I believe.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
By 1 point, but you guys are still right there. Kitty, the next one is yours. You brought it to the table. Might have been our first go when we were with the Kansas City Podcast Network. Your movie you did was The Sisters Brothers.
Mm.
Old John C. Reilly and Joaquin Phoenix Western. It was like a comedy, adventure, drama. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd go with that.
a little bit of everything.
Yep.
So Rance is going to be the first guesser here, then Kitty, then Brian.
Mm.
I'm in.
I put 75%. I mean,
75?
I know nothing about it, but Joaquin Phoenix usually does some good stuff. So
Okay.
that's all
Yeah.
I'm going on.
Can't really fault you there. Kitty?
I decided to go low on this one and went 64. I liked it, but I thought that just seemed like something was missing, and I can see the audience not really getting behind this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Brian?
Oh no. I had nothing to base that on.
I know nothing about the audience, as we've proved week after week. So.
Only critics.
Brian has a 98%.
I've got 86.
Okay. The critic score on the Sisters Brothers was an 87.
Oh.
Real close there.
Oh, man.
Audience score 68.
Oh.
Kitty
Dang.
comes real close again. He did have his finger on the pulse, but Rance right on his heels with 7 off of his 75%. Good job.
Perfect score here.
You guys are you're right in the wheelhouse of all these things here. This one has the potential to really change the game up.
Let's do it.
I kept it last because it could be really exciting here. I brought this to the table a couple weeks ago. It was the first time they did all their at-home stuff, but Saturday Night Live. And it's going to be this season currently going on.
Oh.
Just at home the whole season? Or
I think it's half and half. I think they started the season, got 2 or 3 episodes deep, and then this is 2 or 3 episodes of the at home, I believe. Not 100% sure, but yeah.
That can't be good.
Oh my goodness.
I believe Rance is still in the lead.
Yep.
Barely.
I'm in it. I had to think for a second. Sorry.
Yep. Do you think? Kitty, you in?
All right. I am in.
Okay. Rance, what do you think the critic or the audience thinks of this season of Saturday Night Live?
I haven't been able to get into Saturday Night Live for a while. It's just not that funny to me anymore. I put 56%.
Okay. That's a pretty safe bet, I think. Pretty safe score there.
Middle of the
Protect
road.
that lead. Kitty.
I went a little higher than Rance did. I think part of my thought process was now that they're doing some of this stuff from home, people are just gravitating to any kind of entertainment they can give their hands on. So I pushed them up a little bit, and I said 70.
70. I think they also might get a little bit of maybe potentially like a curbing of the expectations of what they're putting out because they have to do it from home.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah, that too.
We'll see. Brian, what did you have written down?
Well, I agree that people are craving content right now, and I think they probably tune into this hoping to be entertained, and they realize that it is trash.
Yeah.
So I'm going way low here. I'm going Peyton Manning's 18.
18.
Oh my God.
He's shooting his
Taking the
shot
swing.
there.
Taking the swing. I love it.
Well, I'll start by giving you the critic score. Saturday Night Live this season. Critics gave this a 73%.
Idiots.
I believe it.
Big dumb idiots. The audience score gave it a 34.
Oh!
Walter Payton.
Well, he's
Just a
closest.
bit.
Kaiser's closest. That might be enough.
He
That's
did.
not-
I think he had a lot more
Rance-
ground to cover.
Yeah,
I think you still picked it up.
Yep. I got Rance winning it.
Me too. And then Kitty.
That's 2 weeks in a row. That's
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row.
But as we saw last week,
That
it might just not matter at all.
Once you
That just
take that
destroyed
critic
me.
score out from Kitty, he's nobody in this game.
Yeah, that was tough for Kitty. Again, Kitty is
Did I just
right
lose-
there with
did I
the
lose-
critics.
Did I lose to Brian by 1?
Yep, that's what I have.
Yep, that's what I had too.
That's a tough break.
Oh,
That
you
is real tough.
stupid fans. You stupid fans.
That's a tough break. So yeah,
34? Come on.
34. I mean,
It
I
sucks.
brought the
Okay,
heat
Because
that
I
I
haven't
was
watched the
talking
show in a
about.
while. That might be
No.
just people hate watching this show just to just give it bad reviews.
Yep.
I probably am in that
I
boat,
don't know.
to be completely honest.
You wouldn't be too kind to it either.
No, I would not, and I wasn't when I was bringing it up. I did not like it, but it was one of the shows that me and the wife watched, so kind of in
Got it.
on it. Moving on to the next Shenaniganza game, which is the Waiver Sharks. You all know the drill, so let's get into it here. Rance is in the lead, so Rance is going to pick door number 1, 2, or 3. What do you got?
Give me door number 1 this time.
Door number 1. Again, you're just going to pick the starting point 1 through 10. What do you got there?
Give me 4.
4. So your category is career saves for MLB pitchers. This is all time. They are not all active. So your first one is going to be Kenley Jansen has 301 saves in his career.
Would have never even guessed that. Even close.
Pretty so. I mean, he was great for so long, but now it seems like his stuff's not exactly there anymore.
That's the Dodgers' old closer, right? Or
Still is. I think still has the job, but I think they got some other candidates in there. Does Jeff Montgomery have more or less than 301?
That's dirty.
Now I know Monty has.
He did it to himself here.
I know Monty ended up. I know he's got. I'm going to say more, but not much more, because I think they remember celebrating his 300th. Surely he got a few more than 300.
He got 304. So yeah, he just got a few. Well done. I mean,
wow.
You just hit that
Nicely
nail
done.
on the head. So
If I don't get another one right, I feel good about that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're usually
I
like,
would, yeah.
I think he's got a little bit more, and then it's like double more. This is how it's gone the last few weeks. But yeah, you called your shot there. Well done. We're gonna go with another Royal here.
Quisenberry.
Quisenberry. Does he have more or less than 304 saves?
I'm going to say less.
Does have less. He had 244, which is more than I would have guessed. Does Francisco Rodriguez have more or less than 244?
He's got more. K-Rod's got more than 244.
He does have more. He has 437. Well done.
He's got to rank way up there then.
Yep. He's pretty high. Next one is Joe
that doesn't
Nathan.
sound like that. That doesn't like that many. That doesn't sound like that many saves. I mean, anyone could have 400.
I mean, the
saves, really.
life of a closer is just the lifespan is so short. I mean, any of
So
those
does-
any numbers are pretty high. Joe Nathan, more or less than 437.
He had some really good years, but he had some significant injuries and kind of tailed off. He has less.
He does have less. He has 377.
He's on a roll.
Next one is Raleigh Fingers, more or less than 377.
I don't know. I mean, I know he's around for a long time. Had a great broom. Unbelievable mustache. God damn it. I'm going to say he's got less than 377.
He has less, 341.
300 what?
Big
41.
That's a good one.
I'd be out
Nice
on
work.
that one.
Yeah,
That's a legend.
That one.
Yep. Well done. That was a good one. Speaking of great stashes, your next one is Dennis Eckersley, more or less than 341.
More. He's one of the greatest closers of all time.
It is more. He has 390, so not that many more.
No?
Yeah, because he was a starter
for
a while.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
he was a starter on RBI Baseball, if I'm remembering correctly. I remember pulling him. He had some good stuff.
He was fun to play with.
Yep. He was no Saberhagen. Saberhagen had that sidearm. Love playing with him. Next closer is Craig Kimbrell, more or less than 390.
He's got less.
He does have a bit less, 346. He's already surpassed Raleigh Fingers.
See, I wouldn't even have thought he had that many.
More than Jansen, more than Montgomery. Still pretty solid. So yeah, you got.
He might get like 5 more in his career.
Is he currently on a team?
He's with the Cubs still.
Cubs. Oh, the Cubs wasted, I think, 2 more years on his dumb ass.
Yeah, I think he got 3 years. Next
They
guy
signed him
is
mid-season last year.
Houston Street, more or less than 346.
He's got less.
He does have less, 324. And your final one for a clean sweep here.
Mariano Rivera. He's got more.
Slightly harder. Troy Percival,
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's got a few more. More.
He does have more. 358.
Damn.
Rance, second
Look at
consecutive clean sweep.
I'm feeling it again.
We're going to have to
Well
give him
done.
The
negative
good
points
news-
again.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen in 2 more games.
Time to
That's
pull
right.
out an expo marker.
What a rush.
Don't change
Celebration.
anything. You're in the zone. Don't change anything yet. You're good. You're good. Brian is up next. Brian, pick door number 2 or 3.
2.
That is the wrong answer.
Oh, good.
Your
Let's get lucky.
starting point, 1 through 10. Start with there.
6.
Your category is career majors in the PGA.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's-
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
couldn't-
no.
Wait a minute. Why did you pick door number 2, you jerk?
Shit. I'm gonna
I
be
would-
I could have had this one.
I do want. Some of these names are.
This will be great.
This will
Let's
be
trade.
tough. Your first.
man.
Your first one is Walter Hagen. Has 11 major wins.
Sure he does.
There'll be
Who
so many
doesn't
names
know
he's never
that?
heard of.
Does Ben Hogan have more or less than 11 majors?
I mean, that's a pretty big name. I'm going to go more.
Ben Hogan has 9 major wins.
And you're finished.
I'm
And
finished.
And finished. Well, that'll save time on the
That's
show.
worst category. That's the worst
Walter
category for
Hagen.
dictating. That is the worst category for you to get.
I
Oh,
think
my
Walter
goodness.
Hagen is 3rd on the list behind Nicholas and Tiger.
Kitty, would you have said less?
I think I would have said less because I felt like only 3 people at most have double digits.
Yep, you're right. Hagen's got 11, and the
That's
only
right.
other 2 above him have 12. So, yeah. I think Ben, for what it's worth, Ben Hogan and I believe Gary Player are number 4 with 9.
Hell, let Kitty
man.
finish that one out then.
We don't have time. We're moving on.
I mean, use it for his turn. He's already going to get second.
No,
And
because
Kitty,
I want to
and-
use this.
Do
I
it.
wanna-
Kitty
I
clearly thinks he's good at that category. So
Yep.
No, let's not do that then. I don't want to embarrass myself
I
again.
already gave him 2 of them, so I'm not going to do that.
The gauntlet's been thrown.
Your category pick 1 through 10, Kitty.
3.
3. Your category is NBA All-Star Game appearances.
Oh Jesus.
I think you would have rather had the majors, but
Probably.
I think you got a better shot at this, to be honest. Your first player is Isaiah Thomas, has appeared in 12 All-Star games. Does
Okay.
Tim Duncan have more or less than Isaiah Thomas's 12?
More.
He does have more. 15 for Timmy Duncan.
damn.
So Kitty takes at least second place, like Brian predicted. Next player, Steve Nash.
good thing I got that one right.
Steve Nash.
Go less.
Steve Nash has 8, correct? How about Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain? More or less than 8?
If they had All-Star games back then, more. I don't
Yeah,
know when the All-Star
13.
games started. I'm hoping it's more.
He had 13, correct? How about Dikembe Mutombo?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go less.
He did have less. He had 8. How about Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon? More or less than 8?
Let's go with more.
He had 12, correct? Look out, Rance. Kitties are coming. Grant Hill, more or less than 12?
Less.
Correct. He had 7. Well done. How about Pau Gasol?
Oh, that's. Oh goodness, that's a tough one. It is. I feel like they. I'm gonna go less. Actually, though, go less.
He did have less. He had 6.
Probably got snubbed a couple times early in his career playing for the shitty Grizzlies or
Grizzlies,
wherever he
yeah.
started.
Yep.
He was. Yeah, that was where that trade was from, right? He went from the Grizzlies to the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How about Brooks Koepka?
He has less
Oh, I need
less
to,
than 6 All-Star games,
I
4
need to
majors.
I need to scroll down some more. How about Kevin Garnett, more or less than 6?
Let's go more.
He has 15.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
How about Michael Jordan, more or less than 15?
Ooh,
This is for the tie.
probably should have watched Last Dance.
Yep. Should be fresh in your mind.
I'm gonna go less than 15.
He did have less. He had 14.
Because he only played 15 years, didn't he, total?
Yeah, because
Sounds right.
I was just guessing 'cause he took 2 years off because his gambling debts got his dad murdered. So,
Here we go.
Mm.
Too soon.
you can edit that out if you need to.
I'm going to leave it. I don't care. The Kitty played really good defense there, sweeping it and taking a half a point away from Rance's clean run there. Well done, guys. 2 clean runs and quite the opposite for Brian's performance.
That was that's a ruthless
What a
category
bum.
for BK.
That is tough.
Walter Hagen.
Brian does get his participation trophy point, so congratulations. Rance is in the lead, 5.5 points. Kitty is 3.5 points, and Brian is at 3. So still anyone's game. Going into the great game categories, per usual. Rance is again in the lead, so he's going to pick door number 1, 2, or 3. Once again, what do you got, Rance?
I'm going to go 1 again.
Number 1, treating you well. Might as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Your category is board or card games. And go.
Candyland, Shoots and Ladders, Trouble, Clue, Poker, Spades,
Time.
Slapjack.
I kind of want to give it to you. I got 7.
6.
I had 6.
Unless you
I know,
count
I
shoots
know
and
Brian's.
ladders.
I know Brian's not going to go help me at all. I know he's
Shoots
not.
and ladders.
Yeah, if you give him both those, then they got
You may,
7.
don't give him 2 there on shoots and or ladders.
I kind of want to give him a bonus point for pulling slapjack there at the end. So Rance has 6. I'm always
Yeah,
really bad
that's
at counting these, by the way. Somehow I always lose.
I feel like that is
You
just
are.
so crazy.
that category would have got that category would have thrown me too. I
Yep.
would have
Brain fart city.
hard on that one.
Kitty, you're up. Do you want door number 2 or 3?
Let's go 3.
3. Your category is sports. And
Any
go.
sport?
Baseball, football, bowling, soccer, basketball, curling, javelin throw, 100-yard dash, shot
Time.
put, hammer throw.
That all goes under track and field. You can't say that.
I got 8.
Fucking 40-yard, 100-yard dash and javelin? No.
I mean, I think that's still a
Oh,
sport.
that is complete bullshit. Every time I get in this game, you guys are out to get me every time.
There it comes. Here it comes.
Victim.
That one felt like a really easy category, then I just fucking locked up.
Yeah. You went in real – your tone and your sense of urgency was
Yeah,
just so relaxed until you got stuck at, like, bowling.
You could hear panic in the voice. Have I said that? Have I said this sport? Oh my God, what happened to me?
Very good. So, Kitty, 8, which 8, you almost got a 9th one in there, but 8 might be the very tippy top. You're going to only get 8 ever in the 10-second allotment here. But
Yeah, I believe that's true.
let's see if Brian can do better here. Your category, Brian, is video games. And go.
Madden, Super Tecmo Bowl, NBA Jam, RBI Baseball, Mario, Zelda, Tetris, Grand Theft
Time.
Auto. God.
What was that last one?
Grand Theft
Grand
Auto.
Theft Auto.
I give it. I got 8 then.
Man, I could have got 9.
Yep. You
That
were
man,
right
you,
where-
uh,
City.
You did the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Well done.
Great 5 seconds, and then oh shit.
That's why I looked at the time because you were rolling and you had like 3 more seconds to
Yeah.
go. It was
Yeah,
a good
that was a
showing.
bad jump at the bin there.
Well, boys, here we are. Rance is
Rance
6.5
close.
points. Kitty is at 6.5 points. Brian is at 3 points going into clearing wagers.
3 points.
Wait, no, he should have.
I'm sorry.
I have
It's 6.5, 6.5, and 6, right?
I have
Oh, wait.
6.5, 5.5.
I'm an idiot.
6.
Because you
I
guys
have-
tied there.
I have 5.5.
6.5, 6, and 5.5. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now he's taking them away from Rance.
Yep. So here's where the going gets really good here. So we're doing all the same things with clearing wagers per usual. Instead of doing 5 guys, I'm going to do 4 total. And one of them, the last one, is one that we've done. We're going to do the first 3, and then the 4th one will be a money ball, if you will. Me a repeat, and you guys can get in the negative categories if you're the negative bidding if you want. So I believe it'll be Rance starting off the bidding this time. The record that I want you to come up with using 1 or 6 of these clues is the most barrels by a baseball batter according to Baseball Savant in 2019.
Wow.
So Baseball Savant, using that StatCast, they've started keeping
I don't
track
even
of
know
the
what you're
number
saying.
the number of barrels means they hit it right in the sweet spot of the bat.
Oh, barreling up the ball.
Yep. They have found a way to track that, and I want you to tell me, come up with the guy who had the most in 2019.
Who's barreled up the most balls?
Yep. Do you need somewhere between 1 and 6 clues, or if you think you know it, we can go negative.
I'm probably.
If you know this, someone's looking up fucking answers.
Give me 4 clues.
4 clues. Go to Kitty.
I feel like always 2 of these clues are worthless for me.
Yep.
Yep.
You're just talking shit. Come on.
Go ahead, Rance. Let's see you get this done. See if you can get this
Oh my. He's going to get this.
Shit.
Don't bet on it.
This is a little bit tougher because, okay, so your 4 clues are he has made 0 All-Star appearances.
Okay, I'll never get it.
So that's good. His last amateur team he played for, I don't know, but he's from Cuba. He wears the number 12. He was drafted by the Chicago Cubs.
Jorge Soler.
Yep.
Correct. Jorge
Ah.
Soler had 70 barrels last year.
Wow.
Ah, that's all. I had no idea. Wow. Need to sign
Well
that
done.
guy up.
Good job, Jorge. Rance gets 2 there.
Yep, 2 points for Lance there.
Okay.
Well done. See, you didn't know what going into the question. You had no idea what a barrel was, and now you came out with the correct answer.
I learned something
Didn't
new
even
today.
know it. He needed that 4th clue too. Looked like.
No.
That helped a lot.
Damn it.
So we'll move on here. Kitty is the opening bid here. This is going to be the oldest player to win an NBA MVP.
I'll start with 4.
4. Go to Brian.
I think I've got a decent idea who it is. But there could be somebody that I'm completely missing. I don't want to let another one fall to Rance either, though. Kitty said 4.
4. Yep.
I'm going to say 2.
2. Okay. Rance, do you think you can get it in less than 2 clues?
Ah, name that player, hot shot. I hope you get it wrong.
I think I'm going to want that 3rd.
Yeah, I think 2.
Hot shot. So funny.
2 is going to be tough. So this player made 14 All-Star appearances. And the last team that he played for was the Lakers.
Magic Johnson.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh,
Kobe.
The last number he
Shaq.
wore was the number 11. Nobody?
Huh?
11?
little change.
11. The last
What,
amateur
Wilt?
team he played for was Louisiana Tech.
Oh my God.
The team
Oh,
that
Karl
keep
Malone.
there it is.
Shaq
Yep.
before oh, Karl Malone.
Karl Malone won
bullshit
the
years in the Lakers.
MVP in 98, 99 at 35 years old.
I always forget about him and Gary Payton
Yep.
being with the Lakers. They made it to the finals that year and got beat by the Pistons, I believe.
Sounds right.
Couldn't remember because Magic, I remember they brought him back after he got the AIDS diagnosis and he played even though he wasn't playing in a year, but he must have been, I got obviously younger than 35.
Yep.
I just couldn't remember.
So Rance and Kitty both get a point. So Rance is at 3 points. Kitty's at 1. Brian's still trying to get on the board. He'll be leading off the bidding here with this one. This category, this record, this lead is the most yards per attempt among active quarterbacks with a minimum of 150 pass attempts.
Yards per attempt.
His
Active.
career
Passing.
active.
Yep.
Active career.
Yards per attempt.
Active. So, I mean, I got to think it's not going to take many clues to get to it. Shoot. Minimum 150 pass attempts?
Yep.
I'm going to say 3 clues.
3 clues. Go to Rance. Back to you.
I can do it 2 clues.
2 clues.
Woo.
Kitty.
I'll go -3.
We're talking.
Yeah.
I
Brian?
think he's looking up answers. I can see his eyes.
There's a certain glow
looking at my
emitting
feet.
from his face.
I'm looking at my sheet to see what the categories are.
I'm going to say name that player.
Okay, Kitty. Who's the player?
I'm gonna go Mahomes, Chiefs, Texas Tech.
Correct.
Oh,
wow.
nice job, buddy.
Kitty.
If only I knew his number, I would go -4.
Kitty, you
5.
can wipe
No idea.
Rance's points
College.
completely away, or you could really
I get
Why
2
is that
points
your
and then
first
-3.
suggestion, Josh? Why is that your first suggestion?
just help them strategy. Just
Do
you
I
just
get
say
2
that,
points
and then you
for
don't
the
say
answer?
anything else.
3 points. You get 2 points for the correct
points.
answer and 3 points to
Okay.
deduct.
Wow.
I gotta take because Rance, you're at 9. You're 4 points ahead of BK, so I gotta take 3 off you.
Good choice.
But we still got the money ball. The money
it's-
ball is still in
No,
play.
I gotta give myself the best chance to win here, Rance. Sorry.
This is 3-on-1 every week.
I should have. I guess I could have gone 2-1. Give BK a little tougher road there. But
Every week. I mean, I don't have a chance.
Every week. Every week. Let's start with the money ball. Rance, you're
I
going
just
to be
went for that
leading
stinky
off the
cheese,
bidding
though.
here. Yeah, the stinky cheese. I thought that 150 pass attempts is going to kind of throw you off because it seems like a weird qualifier. That I was just trying to
Right.
find some random name, but nope. That's what I was doing. This is the money ball category. We've had it before. I want you to tell me the most passing touchdowns in the last 4 seasons in the NFL. How many clues you need? Rance not looking super confident.
Wipe that smirk off your face, Brian.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Rance,
saw that little. I
want a
saw
quick-
that little fucking. Yeah, I need a quick. Okay.
How you feeling now? Clear?
A little more foggy. I don't. Most pass. Okay. okay. Just I could probably do it in 3 clues.
Three
I
clues.
spilled it. Yeah.
We're going to Kitty.
Name that player, Rance.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I did not expect that.
No.
Kitty, I think you had to
Couldn't-
name it
I
last
couldn't-
time, man.
I couldn't think of who it was, so I didn't want to give K-Man a chance to
Go negative.
Defense.
know it and go negative 4 or 5.
Yep. All right. Rance. Your 3 clues are that his nickname is the Professor. He has
Oh, now I
made
know who it is.
6 Pro Bowls. And the last amateur team that he played for was Wisconsin Badgers.
Russell Wilson.
Correct.
Yep.
Well done.
I could not remember that's who it was at any point.
That's
Which
the name that
surprised me
popped up.
because we were talking about his nickname and nobody
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
I mean, I
agreed
remember
with
that part. That's a bullshit nickname. I believe that's where I went. That's where I stood in that one.
So
That's where I was gonna go. I just didn't know how negative I was gonna be.
I think the Shenaniganza standings are now finalized. Kitty has 9
What?
points. Rance has 8.5 points. Brian was 6.5 points. Kitty taking it down. Rance, that clearing wages game is just not.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
That's right.
Like
I don't know. You,
I like to
you got
thank
third last week.
Patrick Mahomes. I'd like to thank Patrick Mahomes for my my victory tonight.
Yep, that was a big pull.
Constantly gunning for me. Constantly gunning for
Just
me.
got the constant bullseye on your back,
You guys are gutless.
and it's weird
I guess I
because
probably
like
could have gone. Oh, All-Stars was All-Star 0 for Mahomes because he did he make one? Did
he
he
had
go
two.
to it
He has
because
2
he-
Pro Bowls. They were still selections
okay.
because he got selected. He got
said he didn't
selected
play
to
in it
both, but
because-
he had to play in another
Okay.
game for the second one.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Damn
you've
right.
heard of it. It's called the Super Bowl. As a
I've
Bengals
heard of
fan,
that.
I don't know if you're.
I've
familiar
watched
with
it. I watched it about 25 years ago.
That. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Maybe 30.
Well, congratulations, Kitty. Well done. That was a good showing.
Thanks.
Good all around showing. I mean, that was very exciting. Good stuff right till the end. Well
Now
done.
let's see if he just loses all the glory.
I mean,
It's time, Josh. It is time.
Oh, that's right. it is
Brian is
time.
referring to something we're doing special this week. Before our time, if you joined us prior to the joining of the Kansas City Podcast Network, a couple weeks before that, we did a draft of snack cakes. And there was just an outrageous claim by Kitty that Hostess was greater than Little Debbie's. I don't know how he got back
Stand
on
by
this
it.
podcast afterwards, but he did, and we're going to have a little blind taste test here tonight. Each one of us has a Swiss cake roll and a ho-ho. And
I believe the Swiss cake roll was talked about as being the upper echelon of Little Debbie. So this could be really tough.
It's pretty great. It is pretty great. So what we're going to do is we've got them all here. We're going to blindly taste them. We're going to figure out which one we like more, and then I'm going to reveal. Yep, Kitty's got the bag there. He's never opened it. Scout's honor, and we're going to settle this right here and now.
Let's do it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to reach into our bags. They're numbered, and I see the number 2. It's going to go on my right here. And the number 1 is going to go on the left. None of us are looking at them because you can certainly tell the difference between them just by looking at them 100%.
All right.
We're going to do our
I'm
best
going blindfold.
to not chew into the microphone for the sink pisser's sake. So let's go ahead and grab number 1. And we're going to take a little bitty bite
nibble,
here.
just a little nibble.
Yep, get a little love
right.
in there.
All right, number 1. I'm going in blindfolded.
Okay.
Should be a great look for all the sink pissers to watch me do this.
I already know what it is. No big deal. So whenever you have a guess as to which one or got a good flavor profile,
Should we go number 2 yet or
Go
not?
ahead and go door number 2.
I need to cleanse my palate.
Yeah,
Cleanse
you
my
might
palate.
cleanse that palate a little bit.
Yeah, where's that water I had? There it is.
Get that.
All right.
Where's my wine spittoon?
Nothing says clear palate like Jameson and O's or Swiss cake.
All right,
rolls.
number
A little bit
2.
of tequila.
Number 2.
Number 2. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think
Yeah,
it's pretty
better.
obvious.
Yep, I think so.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to try this again.
This is gonna be such a payoff.
Smell it. Swish it around.
Slam it into your face if you have to.
I'm thinking about just cramming the rest of them into my mouth.
Just like an old cosmic brownie
Cosmic
roll.
brownie, that's right.
All right. Those are really close, actually.
No, I don't think they are,
I don't either.
I do.
but I
Brian?
could be wrong.
What do you think? Do you think they're close?
They're not close at all.
Yep.
I got to go
One-
back for more.
One stinks.
Like the number one, or like one of them stinks.
One stinks compared to the other.
All the above.
Yeah.
He's saying number 1 is trash.
Yeah, I would agree. Number
Yeah.
one's trash.
I really
One
hope
is
Kitty's
bad.
not messing with us because I
It's
really
dry. It's
he's
dry to
really the
bone.
payoff here. Kitty is the payoff.
I don't know. I've eaten 3 bites of each so far.
That should
I
be
mean, there's
all
gotta
of it.
be. Yeah, I was gonna say there's not shouldn't be much.
I'm getting
left.
close to the end. I'm
Jesus.
getting close to the end, boys.
Good God, stop nibbling.
I've got my blindfold on. Oh goodness.
Take it
I'm such
down. 3 bites. Good God.
He's
I'm
just
such
teasing
I'm
us.
such a hostess stand here.
You're a hostess.
Is this over? I mean, this is pretty cut and dry, I think.
I
guess-
think so.
So
I don't think they're that much different.
I want
That's
Kitty.
the crazy part.
I think we're all in agreement here. So I think Kitty, what do you think your favorite one is?
On initial bite, number 2 is my favorite.
Okay.
I'm taking the blindfold off.
So you think number 2
I-
is your favorite?
It was the one I liked better on the initial bite.
I agree with that.
Me too.
Well, that's not smelling good for you, Kitty, because I'm gonna check your official reveal here. But the fact that we all like number 2 and we like Little Debbie,
Oh, no way.
number 2 is the Swiss cake roll from
Yeah,
Little
it
Debbie.
ain't even close.
Not even close.
Number 1 sucks so bad. It's dry. It sucks.
The cake and the cream is worse.
Yeah.
And I think the outside the coating is worse.
I think everything about the Swiss cake roll is superior.
I mean, it's harder. I mean,
It's very
What,
waxy.
you can just
The hostess.
push right into that bad boy.
I'll agree with it. By the way, they're both gone now.
Wow. So we did it. Kitty is just flat out wrong.
Yep. Not even close, is it, bud?
It's tough break.
As you're on bite
Oh, it's-
number 6.
It is close. I disagree with the closeness that you guys seem to think that it's so much different.
I think there's a huge difference.
Yep.
I will say one thing. That Swiss cake roll is a billion times better than the banana twin.
No.
A billion is a lot.
That banana twin was dry as could be. Maybe it was old as shit, but I don't know. That was dry. That was
So, yeah.
disappointing to say the least.
Well, no, I'm not disappointed at all. I'm actually very excited that outcome was exactly the way. I mean, we had 3 almost unanimous, and the one that needed to be wrong was wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, that
blame.
that initial
I
bite
blame
was
pickle
very,
vodka.
very disappointing.
Oh,
When
are
I
you
bit
putting-
it,
Oh, because number 1.
when I ate number 1, I was like, oh, gross.
Yeah, I didn't even want another bite. It's so shitty.
Oh my
I mean,
god!
let's be fair. That was still totally edible.
The chocolate
Yeah.
outside has a weird sweetness to it. It's almost too sweet.
Yeah, don't worry. They were both edible.
Mine
I
are
bet
also gone.
Josh let those sit on the shelf for years just to prove.
I feel like I
and then
think
bought the
he may
Swiss
have
cake
punched.
rolls fresh.
He probably punched the ho-hos, make them flatter, make them look weird.
I ran it under some hot water before I put it in there. And then I threw it in the freezer for 3 months. So it had a
Left
little
it out in the
freezer
sun?
burn in it. Yep. Just to make sure
Really
that
just-
I got the right outcome. But well done. I'm glad we got to settle that. Kitty, tough night for you. You've lost everything so far.
Another disappointing Shenaniganza for him.
I
You
won.
may have won.
What are you talking about?
may
I won
have
game.
won.
I won the
But
game.
you really lost because that was
But in the
way
long
more
run, you
important
lost pretty big.
one. Yep.
Schlansky.
We need to go back to that draft and see if I hope I didn't draft ho-hos at any point.
That's going to be a tough look. Let's move into the regular shenanigans for the Clearing Waivers podcast, starting off with the designated for assignment. Kitty, this is your opportunity to
Yeah.
put the loss
Should
on us here with your
I
question.
should change my question right now. Just to make it even
Yep.
Make
So-
it golf.
You and I are
yeah,
currently
exactly. Major winners over the last 2 years. What do we got, boys?
Kitty
Walter
and I
Hagen's a
are-
real asshole.
Yeah.
You should be more
All
mad
right,
at
what
Ben
I-
Hogan, I think.
I think that's right.
What I've done here was figured baseball is the only kind of sport playing right now, aside from the golf that happened over the weekend. And I was looking at extra base hits in a season. And I have
All time.
all time, but I just did from 2010 to now, the 7 best extra base hit seasons.
Single seasons.
Single season combined extra base hits, doubles, triples, home runs. There are
Since-
7 guys on this list.
Since 2010.
Yep.
Okay.
Most of them are
The order
was
for
a-
guessing is Brian, then Rance, then me, by the way.
okay.
Oh, gosh.
So extra base hits need to have, and I'll tell you, the lowest number on the list of 7 is 88.
Well done.
I would have guessed even higher than that.
Oh, it just to get help some examples for you. Babe Ruth has the best season of all time in 1921 with 119.
Sure he did. That's crazy.
Some closer numbers to our list. Let's see. Pujols and Lance Berkman put up
these-
over 90 back in 03-01.
These 7, each one of them led their a season in extra base each. So this is a total.
This is a season total. So one season they led the league in extra base hits.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Actually, I guess not led the league. They had 88 or more in a season. There are a couple of years that there's 2 guys in the same year that are on this list. So it's not a 2010 who had the most, 2011 who had the most, 2012 who had the most. It's just who had the most during those years.
Got it.
There's not one for each year.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. BK, who you got?
I'm still a bit confused. This isn't a cumulative
All right, yeah,
over
go ahead.
7 seasons, right? This is
No, this is
best
just
single
somebody
season.
had, like, basically Babe Ruth had 119 in 1921.
okay. I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Mike Trout.
He is a shocking omission from this list.
What?
That is.
That's a
hard
tough
to
first
believe.
option.
Good
His-
God.
His best year is 84 in 2014.
That's shocking.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, we won't get another one right. I mean, we won't.
You can.
Whose turn is
Clues
it?
will help you.
You're,
Clues will
yours,
help you.
Rance.
Well, I'm going to say
I can't believe Trout's not on that list.
I know. Thought that was a
I'm gonna-
layup.
a few years ago, I'm going to say Aaron Judge. He had a lot of home runs. Maybe he had some doubles in there too. It's like 16 or 17. He had a really good year.
Yeah,
Aaron.
he is also not on the list.
Wow.
God.
He didn't even make the list I have of. I think he may have just been all home runs that year and nothing else.
Because that
So
one year he
different.
hit like 50-some home runs. So you
Yeah.
would have thought he would have mixed in enough doubles and, to
Apparently, he only hit 20 doubles that year.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, maybe this was hard. I mean, harder than I thought.
So
All
Trout
right, Josh.
and Judge are gone.
How about Chris Bryant, his NL MVP year?
No,
Oh,
not on the list. He had. Let's see. I went down to 80 total. He didn't even have 80 in that year.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
All right, I might need to do a early hint on this point.
No,
No?
just let us
Yeah.
just let us sink. Just let us sink.
It feels really bad just to let people sink like this.
Just let us crumble.
What? That's what you get for. I just knew this blind taste test was going to give me some comeuppance.
This could have been a real validating night for you if you hadn't messed that up.
It could have been.
This may be
All right.
too much recency bias because I'm counting on him to basically do it in 2 seasons. But Christian Yelich.
No.
Damn it!
What is
It's not on the
happening?
list either.
This list is just absolute shit.
Didn't get 80 either. You're going to be very mad at some names. I'll give you that.
I'm sure.
Maybe one name. Just one name, I think. Maybe 2. The other ones.
We haven't got a single one yet.
Can I throw a hint out early or not? Try
No,
wait.
nope. Wait.
All right, Rance, you're up.
Somebody get on the board.
McCutcheon.
No.
I would have been shocked if he was on there.
Well, he had a huge year. He's
Yeah.
a big. He could get doubles and triples.
Oh, I just got a
He had
couple
to be.
names coming to mind.
All
So
right.
me and Brian
Josh?
each have 2 strikes. We've got no answers.
2
correct.
strikes, 2 strikes. No, nothing yet.
Give me Miggy Cabrera.
Oh, I wish I could give it to you, John.
He only hit singles and dingers.
Well, you had the
he
triple
had
crown
20.
one year.
Did not do it. Oh,
Okay.
okay, 0 for 6.
I'm gonna call
Whoa.
bullshit on this list because he either didn't explain
right.
what was going on here or what.
No, these guys,
Those are
I'm
those
shocked
are
that you
6
guys
huge
are.
names, and none of them are on the
They are.
list.
Oh, Chris Bryant saying. I wouldn't give Chris Bryant.
He
huge
was an
yet.
NL MVP
Well, he's not on here.
Okay.
and a
Oh,
rookie
sorry,
of the
Miguel
year.
Cabrera. I found Miguel Cabrera. He had 84 twice. Seems close.
I hate this. Brian, go.
At what point do we get hints,
All
Josh?
right.
Oh, yeah,
this is
it's
the
now.
hint time. I'm trying to
I've got
think
a
of
name.
what the,
I've got a name that I want to throw out there, but I'll take it.
okay, trying to think of a hint that's good and not or overly obvious. But
You
then
thought it'd be a little more
also
narrowed
can't
down
be-
at this point.
I thought there might be some people off the list.
Yep.
Well, let's go with this one. Might help. I think one's a former Royal.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean,
Plays
that's-
in the AL. I don't know if that's. It might be stinky cheese too.
yeah, it sure is. I think I'm just going to go with my name that I had written down instead.
Okay.
I'm down to 2 NL West guys.
I would. Okay, yeah.
You say
So
what?
about to-
What
No.
division?
He'd
NL
advise you to
West is
stay
what he
away
said.
from those.
No, I was thinking about it. I'm like, no, it's okay. There's an
You
NL
say
West guy. out there.
AL West or NL West?
NL West.
I've got.
I got two good, great hitters that can run.
Yep. I've got three of those too.
All right.
Ah, God. Give me Nolan Arenado.
First name on my
Boom.
list.
That's the answer. There it
Nice.
is. There
Thank
it
God.
is. He actually had 89 in 2015, and he just
So-
missed a list with 87 in 2017. 43 doubles, 4 triples, 42 home runs.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, I'll do another hint as a overall hint. There are 2 guys that have less than 30 home runs.
That is a good hint.
I don't like that hint at all. It means I'm going to be very upset by the by the actual answers.
Is it my turn?
Yep, Rance, you're up.
Yeah, you're up, Rance. All right, I gotta give you an actual hint. That was a group hint since Kaiser goes right, but I'll give you
He's generous tonight.
Oh, you were 0 for 6. I can't
True.
feel rude doing the. I'll do one guy was 22 years old when he did it.
Can I ask a question? Like, are all these guys still active?
Yes, they are all active.
They are.
They're all active.
If I had gone down one more, there would not have been.
Okay.
David Ortiz did it at age 40. in
That's
87.
shocking.
Just missed the cut. Yeah, he had 48 doubles at age freaking 40.
That's crazy.
It is.
Mike Stanton, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yes, since you changed names, I'll give it to you because it's not Mike Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton did it.
Yeah.
He had 91 extra base hits, 32 doubles, and 59 home runs in 2017. Nice work, Rance.
Now we're on a roll.
My hint
Only
for him
5
would have
more.
been would have been name change if I'd gone with him.
So I get another clue, right?
Yeah, there's another clue coming.
So there's a former Royal that is still active.
Yes.
And plays in the
Let's see
AL right
here.
now.
Right.
I'll do one guy. The year he did this, he had 199 strikeouts that season.
I mean, that is a lot. I mean, Rance just said Giancarlo Stanton.
How dare you?
And he said Aaron Judge.
How dare you?
I mean, how about the MVP campaign for Ryan Braun?
Sorry, Josh. That
Christ
is the
almighty.
end of the line for you. He
Hate
did
this game.
have 83 in 2008
Of course he did.
and
Oh,
80 in
terrible.
2012.
Okay, Brian, it's me and you. Can me and
Another
Brian
hint here.
Can me and Brian
Another
talk
hint?
it out?
Let's see.
No.
One
we got-
guy.
We've had enough hints.
Yeah.
more hints.
Guy.
No
Oh,
more
no more
hints.
hints?
No more hints.
Just it.
Both.
Just end it, basically.
Josh is bitter.
Kind of am.
He's mad.
Brian, who
He's
are you
mad at me.
thinking about? Who are you thinking about?
I think my favorite answer left.
Are we on the teamwork portion? We usually do it at the last person standing.
Right. I'm not
Okay.
gonna work this out team wise, but
Okay.
Paul Goldschmidt.
No. Did not do it. I don't even think he's on the list at all.
Man.
Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, he didn't even make over 80 ever. Some shocking omissions from the list. Not 80. All right,
Mookie-
Rance.
Mookie Betts.
Wait, we can talk this out.
Yeah, we can.
I don't care at this point.
Mookie's not on
All
the
right.
list.
Mookie Betts had 84
Yep.
2018.
Well,
All right.
Josh, don't act like that was such an awful guess. I mean, he was 4 off.
I
got-
mean,
All right, the 199 strikeout season. Played for Baltimore Orioles.
Chris Davis.
There you go. He had 96. 42 doubles,
Is Freddie-
and 53 home runs, and a triple.
Is Freddie Freeman on there?
That's a good guess.
Former Royal plays for the Blue Jays.
Jose Batista.
There you go.
Oh,
35 doubles, 54 home runs.
Fuck you, Kitty.
was Pete Alonso the young guy?
Pete Alonso
No.
on my list, yeah.
Yeah,
the young guy.
Acuna.
No.
Hmm.
So the AL was an AL Central
22.
guy. Played third base, second base. AL East guy.
Gordon
His-
Beckham.
Ooh.
One guy was traded last year midseason. One of the 20. He had 27 home runs only, 58 doubles.
Castellanos?
Yes.
Really?
88 extra base hits last year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And that was
58 doubles.
there was a shit ton of after he got traded too. He got scorching
Yeah,
hot last
He had a lot of doubles for the Cubs.
Man, that's impressive.
All right.
He was
AL
hitting like
Central.
380 or something after he got traded.
It was nuts. Jose Ramirez
Uh,
had 91 in 2017.
From the Indians?
yeah.
Yeah, 56 doubles, 6 triples, 29 home runs.
Wow.
And then the last guy, 54 doubles, 4 triples, 32 home runs is Rafael Devers from
Raffy.
Boston.
That's tough.
Where's he play?
Boston.
He's Red Sox. He's 22. He was 22 years old last year. When he
Yeah, I was
did it.
gonna. Is that who your 22-year-old was? You're talking about them?
Yeah, he had 45 extra base hits the year before.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, your usual bump 45 to 90.
I mean, I'm confident in saying I didn't have any of those guys on my list.
Yep.
I have
Yeah.
I have like 10 names that we didn't guess, and not one of them was right.
Yep. I'm with you.
You got to think I'm going to
Shit.
I'm going to do a baseball list. You know, Giancarlo Stanton's going in there.
That sounds like a stinky cheese, though.
Or the other Crush Davis.
Right.
Huh.
He's
Man.
kind of the same home runs. He gets 40 home runs and 20 doubles. That's about it.
That's almost the perfect trivia question for this because there's so many names that seem so obvious, and then none of them are on the list. So I'm going to say good question, but also
a little
you go
too
to
hard.
hell.
Arenado was really the only one-year all-star on that list, which is very surprising.
Yep. We'll see how it goes. Well done, Kitty. And also well done. I don't know, Brian and Rance both got one.
We got one.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
So, well done.
I don't know if I'd call that pathetic.
That's
Looking
tough.
back at
Yeah,
the list, that's gross.
there's not one person that we named that was
Bad.
that was bad. That was a bad guess.
Right.
Except for the one,
No.
except for Mookie Betts. That was a terrible guess.
Yeah, because he only had 84. What a bum.
He sucks.
He's terrible. Let's move
Washed.
on to the keep trade cut this week. Last week we had a pretty tough one going through the Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling and Chris Pratt. Thought we'd go back to the non-people one for a week. This week we are keeping and trading and cutting waffles, pancakes, and French toast. The battle of the breakfast. So Kitty, I'm going to give you the leadoff position here.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and give me your keep trade cut?
This is a tough one, I agree, as well, I think. Almost as tough as last week for me.
Yep.
Not close. I mean, that Reynolds versus Gosling off was a real battle in my head. So
I still can't
This
believe
week-
Reynolds won that out, by the way. Just because of four guys a
two
girl.
guys a girl on a pizza place. Come on.
4 guys,
All right.
2
So
girls.
I am
One cup.
one pizza place, 3 cups.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm going to keep waffles. More because of the simplicity to make it home as well. You love some waffles. I love all these things, but waffles, make them at home. Plus, I got so many options to put on top: syrup, strawberry jam, some Nutella. Just options abound on the
Butter.
on the waffles. I don't even need butter. Just throw the rest on there.
That was a shocking omission. Do you have a waffle maker at home?
Yeah, of course I have a waffle iron.
Clearly.
I pour.
I don't. I want one so bad.
You gotta get one, man. Those
They're
are
pretty
amazing.
handy. They're pretty handy.
Oh, they're great.
Jump on
Christmas
board
list.
with
I mean,
Yep.
if I had a skillet, I might have kept pancakes, but I don't have a skillet.
that. I do have an
So-
electric skillet, and it's pretty damn handy.
I'm actually that's good. That's great for pancakes. So
Yep.
I'm cutting French toast. I do really like it. The First Watch has a great French toast item on their menu. The whole Floridian French toast, where they just do French toast and then all kinds of fruit on the side. That's just
Covered in
delicious.
meth.
But sorry, First Watch. I'm cutting the French toast more to the point because I don't want to make it at home at all. So
Okay.
and I'm going to trade the pancakes for breakfast ham. Give me the breakfast ham as my side dish
was
with
a-
my waffles.
Troll job.
Little Nashville reset for all you fools out there, all
Yep.
you sink fishers out there.
What a tosser.
Picking ham over sausage and bacon is just about as European as it gets.
Criminal, I'd say.
Yep.
Give me that breakfast ham.
You deserve some kind of fine for that.
Delicious.
Breakfast ham. Not the ham's bad. It's just a wild pick. Interesting. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Rants, I'm going to have you go next.
I mean, obviously it's wrong because I picked the wrong. I've been standing hostess for forever. And
True.
I'm
Your palate is trash.
a real idiot. I'm a real moron.
Rants, what do you got?
I'm keeping pancakes for sure. I don't know. They're kind of nostalgic to me. My mom always made pancakes. Now I'm making them for my own daughter. They're very easy. Mix, water, hot griddle. Doesn't take long. Nice buttermilk pancakes.
Have you tried to make
syrup and plenty of butter? Plenty of butter for me.
Try to make any shapes yet?
I haven't tried to do the Mickey Mouse or anything like that yet. That I haven't graduated yet. That
not
yet.
you're not in the and one mixtape of pancakes.
And the thing
about that
about
screen door fixed, you can get that pancake.
what I like to do too is take a couple dashes of vanilla and put it in the mix.
Ooh, that's a clutch move.
Just vanilla extract, kitty. Yep.
Yeah, the old smell test.
That's an old. My grandma used to do that, and it's just got a little bit sweetness in there. It's good.
Yep.
I'm cutting French toast too. I don't mind French toast. I've just never been big in the French toast. I don't know. I mean, I'll eat toast like in a toaster, but just not. I don't know. I think there's other things better. And
Once
I'm going to
put
trade
egg on it. You're out.
Huh?
Once you put egg on it, you're fucking out.
You gotta make that batter for it and do your old
yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah, egg, cinnamon. That's too much. Douse it in there. No. I'm going to trade waffles though. I'm going to trade waffles for a nice pudding-filled chocolate Long John.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, I'm a sucker for Long Johns. Maple, chocolate, fluff-filled, pudding-filled. It doesn't matter. I'm eating them all.
Good choice. I like that a lot.
So,
I'm kind of in on maple more than chocolate.
I like maple a lot too. A lot of
Maple's
people
good.
don't like maple, but I'm a big maple fan.
Yep.
Well,
I'd be okay with pudding
you get-
filled. It's when they put that stupid cream inside the Long John
That
that just
custard.
bothers me. Ugh. Ugh.
all this maple talk. I think you guys are going to start eating your Werther's Originals here pretty soon. You sounded like old guys. Maple over chocolate. Get out of here.
They do a peanut butter Long John at one of the donut places here.
Oh.
Which is way up the
That
list.
sounds pretty good.
Now we're
Put some
talking.
chocolate pudding in there.
They haven't made it that far, but you can get it filled with pudding. But it's the frosting is obviously like the peanut butter frosting.
Ooh.
It's
that
something.
sounds really good.
Can you
Yeah.
send me their address, please?
I think I can. Yeah. See if we can't get hooked up.
Please do that.
There you go.
Brian, you go ahead.
Are we living in crazy land here?
I think
Cutting
you
French
and
toast?
you and I are on the same page. I think on this.
French toast is the king of
Yep.
bread, starchy type materials at breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm keeping the French toast because it's king. I'm cutting the pancakes because they're basic, bitch. Meh. They're fine. They're usually
Basic.
basic.
Look at this
bitch.
guy.
The only way pancakes even get in the same ballpark as French toast is if you start putting like chocolate chips or blueberries or something cool in them. But
Peanut
Doctor
butter's
'em up.
really good on them
Ugh.
too.
yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
And I mean, you really got to church it up to make a pancake sexy. And so I'm just considering the basic pancake, and it's comes out as a side, and it remains there unless I get to the through the good food, and then I'll maybe dive into those pancakes. So pancakes get cut. Waffles, I like gives you a little more texture, similar flavor to pancakes, but I like the texture. I like that it's got the pockets in there that keeps all that syrup in there for you. So that's why it's superior to a pancake. But I'm going to trade the waffle for good old B's and G's, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
There's nothing better when you've had a little bit too much to drink the night before and you wake up and the biscuits and gravy are waiting for you. It's heaven.
Some
Yeah,
could
it
say
is.
it's a pretty good smell.
B&G
Yeah.
is good. Man,
we need to address your
It's
pandering to
It's
B's and
pandering.
G's.
Oh,
The
goodness.
smell of biscuits and gravy, that's not a thing.
Distinct. Very distinct.
There's a smell of biscuits.
And sausage, maybe.
The sausage gravy. It's there. I'm going to go right in step with Brian. I did the exact same thing, keeping that French toast best of the bunch, especially if you get like stuffed French toast with like throw some bacon and eggs in there, some sausage, some cheese. Next level good.
Bacon, egg, French toast.
Stuffed French toast.
Putting bacon and eggs in the French toast.
Yeah.
Where's
That's
this?
how they
at?
use this.
So there's a place that we go, a couple places up.
How
in
big
the,
is this piece of French toast? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, like huge.
Half a loaf?
Like half a loaf of Texas toast?
So it's
Like
basically
a
just
calzone, a French toast calzone.
it's like
Yes.
French toast calzone or French toast lasagna, whatever. It's a layer French toast, bacon, egg, cheese, layer French toast.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
delicious.
goodness.
Where did you say this exists at?
So, two places up in the city. One is Kate's Kitchen in the Northland. The same owners run Ronnie's Restaurant down here by us. It's
I've heard of that one.
probably like 15 blocks away from the house. We used to live by the Kate's Kitchen in the Northland. Found it in Google one morning, and then moved down here. And we're like, holy shit, Ronnie's Restaurant. Same people, same setup, same menu, and it's just down the block from us now. So, really, really good. Shout out to Kate's Kitchen. Shout out to Ronnie's Restaurant. Very, very
Ronnie
good.
and Kate coming through clutch.
Yep, big time.
Damn, Ron.
I'm also cutting pancakes. Easy cut for me. Easy, super easy. Still good, but not on the
These
level as
guys,
the other two.
Goodness gracious.
Waffle, trading it. Brian talked about the pockets, and that's actually the detriment because it's hard as hell to spread the butter.
Yep.
Because you'll get none, all of it, none, none,
Fair point.
all of it, none, all of it, none.
Gotta soften
So-
that butter, friend.
That's the. I mean, it
You
doesn't
could
matter.
melt the butter. You could melt
It
it.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It gets little pocket traps. No, regardless of how soft that butter is, I'm trading it for the best menu item at McDonald's. Period. Not many
McGriddles,
places
gotcha.
have it anymore. The bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
Oh,
So good.
never had that at McDonald's.
So
Bagel?
good. Yep. They toast a little bagel.
Yeah,
They
I remember
got-
seeing
They got
that.
some sauce on it that's really, really good. But bacon, egg, and cheese bagel is so good. They took it off the
Interesting.
menu, I'm sure, because like it
No one.
it
You
costs
nobody
more than
ordered-
anything
nobody
else.
ordered it.
I
Probably
mean,
'cause
I
nobody
Probably was-
ordered it.
It's
I
too
probably
expensive,
ordered
like you
enough
said, yeah.
to keep it on the menu myself.
better than the McGriddle, huh?
Yes. Yep. I'll say it.
Wow.
And the value is better because of the same price and it's more food.
How dare you?
Real
Just don't
thinker over here.
disrespect the Don't disrespect the McGriddle like that. There's pockets of syrup in those buns. What do you want to call them?
Where do
So,
you
yeah.
guys come?
Pancake buns.
Where do you guys come down on the McDonald's hash browns? Because I can't do them. They're just
Oh,
too
I
greasy
love
for
them
me.
actually.
Best hash
They're a little
browns out.
salty, but I think they're really good.
Not
Crunch.
near as good as Hardee's round.
Hardee's is also good.
The mini rounds are really good. Oh, that's Burger King does mini rounds, right? Yeah, BK does
Yep.
the mini rounds.
Yes.
Those are good.
Wendy's does
Those
the,
are good. They're super salty too, though.
the
Burger
skin
King.
potatoes that are crispy that are really good too.
I've never had
like home
Wendy's
fries.
breakfast. I still haven't had
Brian
Wendy's
can't
breakfast.
do the McDonald's hash browns?
I mean, I take like a bite or two of it. It's just like
It's so
just
salty.
too much grease and salt. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a Suzy Q. Shout out Swopes.
Send us a check.
We'll look forward to getting that check in the mail. The
Impressive. Getting lots of shout outs today. A lot of checks
yeah,
coming in the mail this
we're
week.
we're all generous. We're trying to give out free ads all over the place. Hitting into the waiver wire this week, like we were kind of hinting at earlier. I actually took down the poll fairly handily.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he kicked the shit out of us.
Kitty, you won the Twitter poll, but my Facebook poll was a landslide. So,
Okay, actually didn't realize I didn't look at the Twitter one, but
Rance, you had a strong draft, I thought, coming out, but you didn't get a single vote. Brian,
I think
did
it was
get-
the markers that hurt me.
threw people for a loop. They were
personally,
for that.
that was my favorite part of your list, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I didn't get one damn vote. The
Not a
ballpark was a
single one.
great pick.
Yep. You had a strong vote, but it just wasn't enough this time. But Brian did get a single vote. I don't know how or who.
Rance, the key to this is you just start picking all your mom and dad's favorite things, and then they'll
Because
start
they
voting for
vote
you.
multiple times, apparently. It's not.
Corey,
I mean,
get Corey involved.
you don't earn plenty of votes because you just have a really, really good draft board, like frying bacon and mowing lawns. I mean,
If you would-
those are the two locks.
If you would have drafted the smell of Corey #1, you'd be leading this thing off.
Somehow he's able to vote like multiple times, so maybe maybe you can. So I'm gonna be leading off. the waiver wire this week, followed by Kitty, followed by Brian, and then to Rance. This week we are drafting our favorite uniforms, and I kind of opened that up. You would first think of that. We're a sports podcast. Sports uniforms probably the way to go. I did open that up to any uniforms. So if you're real, you're a Hooters regular, maybe you like their uniform, but we'll see. So leading off the draft here, I am really, I mentioned it earlier, couple weeks ago with The Last Dance, the Bulls, those red and blacks. I should say black and reds. I'm not a big Bulls fan, never was a big Michael Jordan fan, but I cannot deny that those jerseys are one of the best of all time. So give me those black and red Bulls jerseys from back in the day with the pinstripes.
Those are definitely the best ones.
Every time I see him, is good.
That one was on my list. So
All right.
off.
Which just gets decimated every week.
Yep. Shit fire.
Taking all my shit.
I'm planning on taking another one of yours, Brent, I think.
Bengals, reds, Bengals, oranges.
I believe I'm second, right? So let's see
Yep.
here. I'm going to go with the Royals powder blue, but the late 80s, early 90s version where the pants were also
Yep.
powder blue.
Yep.
I cannot believe that they've decided to change that up and go with white pants. Doesn't make any sense to me. And just for reference, if you can see my phone
We
here, I got
can't.
a little.
We can't.
Uh-oh.
You
My
gotta
video-
get back on video.
I'm on video. It's paused for some reason.
Oh,
My video's
whoops.
paused.
Oh boy.
Just making a
Littering
making a dumb
and-
face right now. Littering and.
I was just gonna let it go and let you figure it out, but the fact that you wanted us to get a reference, it's
the only
Well, I
time.
was trying to.
Just skip to Brian. He had his chance.
That's fine. Didn't work. My video's broken, so we're
Just move to Brian.
stop it again. Try to restart it.
That's very funny to me.
There he's
you
back.
are. Yeah, those are great. I had those written down too. Those were towards the top.
There's the
I don't-
Bo Jackson
Yep.
blue pants.
Yep.
The white pants just piss me off that they've done that.
I kind of agree
Just
with
so
that. Yep.
stupid. What are you doing? What, you
They
had
were
something.
super
You had something
slick.
great. Yeah, and then just
Which
Just
I
change it
did
up for
see
no
the
reason at all.
Rangers had some blue on powder blue on blue this year coming out. I was really looking forward to
there's
those.
a lot of teams doing that.
Yep.
Of late.
There's a lot of powder blues, but not many have powder blue pants, which really
Mhm.
ties the room together, if you know what I mean.
It sure does.
Brian, what's your first pick?
Well, it's number one right here on my list. You already mentioned it.
Oh,
but the
God.
best uniform is Hooters.
Oh, okay.
That's the king of uniforms.
I could have
I would
swore it was going to be
agree.
Rich Hill Tigers football
Ah.
state champion.
No, I mean
Those
we've all
They might
been
go
to Hooters. Their chicken is not good, but my God, they've been thriving for decades, and I can't think of anything
Can't
else
imagine why.
why other than they just have super uniforms.
Yeah.
Give me Hooters.
those uniforms got a lot better about 3 years ago when they changed the shorts from being 19 or 78-year-old grandfather shorts that go up to here. Once they stopped doing that, then they got better. But those old shorts were so bad.
You talk about the
I don't
chicken
think
being
I've been
bad.
to one in the past three.
Yeah,
chicken.
the one sauce that they had that was like above all else is that Daytona sauce, and they of course charge extra for it. What's that say about the rest of them when you know your French toast is buttered? Rance, that brings us to you.
Well, a couple of my obviously got picked, but my first pick I'm going with is Tigers Sunday Red.
Uh-huh.
You stole one of mine. That's a good one.
I'm a big golf fan, love to watch golf, especially the majors, and there's nothing that, that's one of the most noticeable. Red polo, black pants, usually black shoes, pretty intimidating stuff. So that's my number one pick.
That's a good one.
It really sets the tones. Like if you wear
Yep.
that somewhere, regardless of what's happening, people are gonna think you're there to fuck.
Well, then
Hard.
Patrick Reed broke it out, didn't he?
Yeah, but
The
then
Masters a few years ago.
yeah, but I think they told him
Cost him
you
shit
can't-
for it.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can't
Yeah, he cost some
you
shit for
can't
that.
fucking do that shit again.
Very good. Second pick.
My next pick, and as much as I dislike them, there probably isn't a sharper uniform, I don't think, or used to be, than the Lakers, man.
Ooh.
I hate the Lakers, but their uniforms are sweet, I think. That yellow with the purple purple trim. And I used to always love they're all whites. They're all whites with the yellow trim. I thought those were
Yep.
tight looking. I thought those were pretty cute. They were cool. So pretty cute.
Pretty cute. I was kind of hoping you'd stick with the cute. That would be
So cute.
fantastic.
They look so cute.
Oh my god, so cute.
So cute.
So give me the Lakers and give me Tigers red.
That's a pretty solid round. That's a pretty solid turn right there. Brian, back to you.
Let's stay in the super cute category here, and I'm going to say it's pretty telling that pretty much everybody likes watching their sports teams play in baby blue, powder blue. And I think it seems like at least most of Twitter agrees that the Chargers version of the powder
Damn
blue
it.
are just beautiful to look at. The lightning bolt with the gold. I don't think it can be topped in NFL at least. And
It's fantastic.
And I
Also
think their
on my
new
list.
ones, I think they've gotten better. Like
Yep.
they put out
Yep.
the new ones this year. Like I thought a lot of
Yeah.
the new uniforms sucked, but I thought the Chargers were, boy, I
Yep.
thought they looked sharp.
Agreed.
I thought the Chargers, the new ones with the white pants still, and the powder the powder blue top was fantastic.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just an amazing uniform.
On
I'm
my
not
So
as
list.
now
sold
you
on
like the
yellow
white pants.
yet.
Yeah, now the white pants are good.
I'm not as sold on the yellow pants that the Chargers are wearing, but the white pants for that powder blue, it works. For the NFL uniform is different than the baseball uniform to me,
Okay.
Sounds like you're back.
because you got the sock. Because you're doing the knees, you got the high socks and cleats. So you got the socks up there too. If the baseball players were wearing all Payne Stewart type outfits for all you golf fans, I've got the high socks. You wear powder blue socks with the white pants. You might be able to pull it off if you're the baseball team.
I am very on board with that.
But I think that white helmet too, with that
Yep,
combination,
helps.
it's super
Yeah.
cute.
Yep. Very cute.
I'm gonna.
Jesus.
I'm going. I've got myself an NFL as well here.
This can just be called
I'm-
the Project Runway episode.
It should be. There you go.
We're all just judging
I'm
uniforms.
going. Yeah. I'm going with the Lions Thanksgiving with the Honolulu blue and the silver pants. I mean,
Oh,
that thing
yeah.
is just sharp.
No emblem on the helmet either. Gray
Nope.
helmet.
Nope, just a solid helmet, gray helmet,
Yeah.
powder, the whole Honolulu blue shirt, and the silver pants. It just works.
I love
Yep.
it.
I think those look fantastic.
Yeah, those are good ones.
And the best part is you get to see them once a year at least, because they're going to play you're playing national TV game on Thanksgiving,
Yep.
so you get that uniform every time.
I like that. I'm gonna go. I mentioned this kind of in the past, but my favorite basketball player growing up was Alonzo Mourning, playing for those Charlotte Hornets, and I love those Charlotte Hornets jerseys with the teal and the purple and the white, just super
Yeah.
slick.
Oh my God!
Super slick. So give me those Charlotte
I'm guessing
Hornets.
you had that starter jacket too.
Couldn't find it. It's like
Sold out everywhere.
unanimously, like it seems like it's the number one starter jacket ever created.
Yep.
It was.
So you
It was
can't find
huge.
it. You couldn't find it anywhere. I did have a Hornet starter jacket, but it was zipped all the way down. Did not have the kangaroo pouch. So it was like the JV Hornets
right.
starter jacket.
Those starter jackets, God, they were huge.
Yep, they're
Huge
making
in two
comeback
ways.
too.
Huge as in everyone had one, and they were massive.
Puffy.
Yep.
Just
Even for
Walking
fat kids
around.
like myself, we could look super puffy.
you look. It's like Homer Simpson when he tries on the clown pants. Ooh, it's so snug.
My third pick, I'm going to stick with the local appeal because all I do is pander, apparently. But those Chiefs red on reds, man.
That's
I
on my
love
list.
those combos. That's such a good it's color rush or whatever you want to call it. But when they broke those out for the first time, I loved them. So give me those red on reds from the Chiefs.
Especially when Kelsey and Tyreek wear the gold gloves to go with the all
Glove,
red.
that
Oh,
helps.
man,
That
just
helps.
pops.
And then you never can tell when a flag is thrown.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I do hate that about the gloves, but they look so good in those
They
all
look
reds.
really good. Yellow socks, maybe red socks. I don't know. Either one, winners.
All reds are the way to go all the time.
Yep. Kitty, you're up.
Got some pretty good options on my list here. Which one do I want to go with? I always make a list. I don't really have them ranked 1 to 10 or whatever.
That's problematic.
Leaving you
'Cause they
only
just-
a predicament every time you pick.
They always like I could rank something 4, and then when I look at the list later tonight, I'm gonna say, oh no, it's number 7 now.
Totally disagree.
So mine kind of ebbs and flows here, but I'm going
Kind of
to
like your
go
taste buds
with,
with snack cakes.
apparently so. I'm gonna go with the U.S. Soccer bomb pop jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Those were amazing. I love
Yep.
those things. Just the red, white, blue color block scheme on the front of the jersey just looks so good. And it's a United States men's soccer team, so there you go. I'm rooting for my team for a change.
Yep.
I know Rance was probably surprised.
Yeah, you hate the United States.
Yep.
Only in the Ryder Cup, Rance.
I've heard you. I've heard that about you.
That's a great call, though. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
That's solid.
I like this so much. I spent way too much money on some swim trunks that look like the from the
There you
official
go.
ones.
You're in.
I remember the first time I saw you wear them, I was like, "What are those?" It's like they're soccer. It's like, and you're wearing them?
Fair.
They
That
look
was
so
a fair
good.
question.
USA Sports always pumps out some nice uniforms, I think.
Yeah.
You know, even with their
They've got some good ones.
basketball.
They've had some trash soccer uniforms though back in the day.
Yeah.
There were some ugly ones, but
I don't know if you know this,
of late
Kitty,
they've been
but
good.
they're called kits. I don't know
You
if
know what?
that.
I do know that, and
Pretty unfortunate.
I'd like to apologize to all my fans, all the
Pretty
Sixers out there
unfortunate.
that are fans of me that know I'm such a Slansky, and I was saying jersey instead of kit. I apologize.
Big mistake.
He
I
was
just
trying
lost
to
a lot
dump-
of.
He's trying to dumb it down.
I was
for
dumbing
us.
it down exactly. I just lost a lot of fans, a lot of hardcores that are on my side.
Wearing their jerseys, running around the field.
Yeah. He thinks most of our listeners are morons, so he's got to talk down. Don't y'all high and mighty.
Oh, don't worry. I'll draft a sweater later.
I like it.
Cardigan.
I like it. Good stuff. So that brings us to Rance, right?
I'm up.
Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Brian's up.
I thought
Yeah.
he drafted a swim trunks. Sorry.
And I got to get us out of the AFC West, although I think the Raiders black and silvers are sexy. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a great
Those are
combo.
really
I can't take it. I'm going to go college. My favorite college football uniform, Penn State Nittany Lions.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
I love the simplicity of their
That's a good one.
jerseys. They don't have any annoying decals to worry about. The blue and the white, especially like a night game, just sexy on that green grass. And
No,
then
I agree.
even when they go like the all whites, whoo!
Ooh, I like those all whites.
Gets it going.
Yeah, I don't like Ohio State's uniform would look good, but they put 8,000 decals on everyone's helmet. Just
Yep.
ruins the whole look.
I agree.
It's just ridiculous.
Did you dress in this game? Here's 4 stickers.
Yeah, I just
Good
don't like the
pick.
stickers on the helmet. So that's why the Penn State one was that single line at the middle.
Give me a racing
Great.
stripe. Now we're on the Rants. 3rd and 4th pick.
Yeah, I put down for my 3rd pick the old Houston Oilers uniforms.
Yep.
Yep. Once again, baby blues.
It
Yep.
just looks sharp. The pants are baby
Yeah.
blue with red trim. They had white tops with the baby blue numbers and the red trim. White helmets with the oil.
The Derek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek.
Yep. Always thought
Underrated.
that-
Yeah.
Always thought
That's
that
a great
was
that was
always thought that was a super cool uniform with Warren Moon playing quarterback, and they used to be pretty good. And I just thought that always stuck out as being one of the better uniforms.
Yep. I like it.
Absolutely.
It's number
Fourth
3.
pick.
And the 4th pick for me is, I mean, I know these would probably be voted one of the worst, but I always thought that I put down the whole creamsicles, the Buccaneers.
That's on my list. I love them.
I'm not the
Those
biggest-
are the best Buccaneers uniforms.
Aren't they great? I mean, everybody knows those uniforms. Those are like iconic. I mean,
Mhm.
you've never seen like another color scheme like that. Nobody's ever wore really.
Nobody has the
uniforms.
balls to wear an orange sherbet.
And then
They're
and then
still
they-
it's still the best Buccaneers uniform. This
I like
red
it.
and pewter shit's gross.
Yeah. And then the Buccaneer with the sword in his mouth and the
Yep.
little feather on his
I
hat.
love that.
He's so
detail.
happy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, who wants to party?
Did they ever have? Did
Oh,
they
I
ever
thought those?
any good seasons in those? It seems like they were always horrible back then.
Yeah, they were bad for a very,
I don't
very
think they
long
did.
time.
They
Maybe
may
that's
not.
why
They
got
may have
rid
had
of
an
them.
0 for season in those
Unless they
uniforms.
won some games in the Vinny Testaverde days, I don't know if they
Right.
ever were very good in those.
Well, they got killed by
That-
Steve Young.
Yeah, they about got Steve Young killed. Yep. So
Good pick. I like it.
there you
I
go.
love those uniforms.
So we're back to Brian then. You had
All
2
right,
picks there,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yep, I took the Oilers and the Buccaneers
That's right.
old ones.
Okay.
My list so far is just pure sex. It's Hooters, Chargers, Penn State football.
Ooze of sex.
Now he's taking show me's.
I know. Crossed my mind. I had Twin Peaks down in case somebody stole Hooters. I think Twin Peaks actually has the superior outfit or uniform to Hooters, but people know Hooters.
I would agree.
more. But I'm going to stay in the sexy category, and I'm going the Spartan Army from the movie 300. You can see these guys go to battle. They're all just jacked uncontrollably. They got these sweet red capes on, the sheath things on their arms and up to their knees. And they got these big-ass, beautiful gold shields with spears. And then they put on this gold helmet. And if you're Leonidas, you've got the spikes coming up out of the top of them. When those sons of bitches all came together, they were intimidating as fuck because you're like, oh, my God, look at all those six packs.
Especially when they did the shields together.
Oh, yeah.
Phalanx.
Just moving forward, that was great.
It's a great uniform.
It's a good uniform.
Just got
Not
done
sure if
sla-
it's-
just got
Is that one
done
historically
slamming their
accurate?
wives and headed out to battle.
I mean, it might just be a movie affectation. I'm not sure if that's historically accurate uniforms for the Spartan Army, but we'll see what happens.
They might have all been not been built like Greek gods too. Who cares?
There's a chance.
Never let the
It
facts
doesn't
get in the way of a
matter.
good
That's
story.
movie magic. Movie. Don't let fact get in the way of some movie magic sex.
I like that pick. Outside the box. Good one.
Yep.
Kitty.
Well, I'd be not a real fan if I didn't pick my own team. I'm going the Utah Jazz City uniforms with the red, yellow, and orange everywhere.
Ooh.
I think those are fucking amazing. I don't think they're going to wear them much longer either. They may have been. The last season was last year, but I just
They
they just
suck.
look. You don't know what you're talking about.
The
They're amazing.
older ones, the purple ones are way better.
I like the purple ones.
Those
too.
purple ones are terrible.
Not the one with the mountains in the background; those suck. But the purple ones with the old school ones that Malone and Stockton used to wear, those
I didn't.
are the best.
I wasn't a big fan. I'm not a big fan. I like the supposed to be the cityscape of the all the rock colors.
because
like
it
those way
doesn't
better.
even match their color scheme. Like I never understood it. Like how can you go from
Yeah,
purple?
it doesn't
and,
need to.
And now you're doing orange and I mean, it is. I don't get it.
It's like it's like the third kit on a soccer team.
Wait, what
See
did you
that?
say?
I used kit
The third what?
that time, Josh.
Oh.
Third kit. Third kit.
Oh, kit. Ah, I got you.
Starter kit.
You just sometimes you have alternate colors you get to wear. That's fun.
Sure.
I just think those are the best ones they have.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to close it out here. Rance, I thought you were gonna go in this direction earlier when you were talking about I hate them. But those Kelly Green Philadelphia Eagles jerseys are sharp. I love those jerseys. That Kelly Green, not many other teams can pull it off, but I love those jerseys. Eagles,
No, those
Kelly
are really
Green.
good.
I kind of thought that's the way he was going too.
Kind of, yeah, I felt that way.
Lakers, so it makes me happy.
Yeah.
I hate them, but they do have sharp uniforms.
Yeah. So brings us to the final shenanigan of the evening and the week, the waiver watch per usual. Kitty, no, Kitty, you've gone enough.
No, you don't get to go. You're a jerk.
You've said enough.
Yeah.
Rance, you delivered last week with your Togo, so I'm
Oh my God, Balto is a fraud. I agree. Reading that information
I
about
exposed
Balto.
that bastard. I exposed Balto
Sure
for
did.
what he really is.
You sure did.
He's a piece
Oh, I
of
can't
shit.
stand that Balto.
he's the Mariano Rivera of sled dogs, just the closer.
Yeah, once I found out that true story, like Kitty was saying, I was disgusted that Balto got all the accolades. He didn't deserve it.
That's ridiculous.
Pure
There's no reason
disgust.
for him to get all that.
Yep. Rance, I'm going to have you go again. What is your waiver watch for the week?
Well, this is a show that had been around and is no longer, on TV, but I got to catch the last two seasons of it, and God, it's hilarious. And you guys have probably all seen it, but they're starting to stream Workaholics on Prime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
And it's 7 seasons, and I watched 6 and 7 like on Comedy Central and was just thinking, when are they going to start streaming this? Well, now they're starting to stream it on Amazon Prime. And God almighty, is it hilarious.
Yep.
I know I'm
It's amazing.
behind, but I just never knew how damn funny it was.
See, I thought season 7
So
kind of
good.
faded off.
Agree.
It probably
But
did, but I had nothing to kind
He
of
hadn't
gauge
seen 1
it
through
on.
5.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen 1 through 5, so it was still funny to me. Now I might think that once I watch 1 through 5. But
If you're starting off with 6 and 7, then yeah, you might have
You're
done
gonna
it the
love 1
right
through
way.
5.
yeah, I was
Yeah, that's
behind.
true. That's a good way to watch it. That's the best way to watch the comedy.
There's
maybe.
no like continuous storing, so I mean,
Yeah. So
why the hell not?
I'm excited to start watching that again. So
You're in for a
Awesome.
treat.
the
Yeah, it's a great show.
the throwback episode of how they met in college might be my favorite episode of that
Oh
show.
God, that's a good one.
It's so good.
It's a really good one.
I need to go
I
check
was
that
a
out. I
big
didn't know it
fan
was
of-
on Amazon.
I think it
Prime.
was.
well, I was
it
looking.
Durst's 30th birthday? That was his 30th birthday where he ripped the sleeves off his polo at the like a Dave and Buster's type place. I thought that
Yep.
was so good.
Yeah.
Couldn't get enough of that either.
Rance, what'd you start to say?
No, I mean, it was just something they've recently started doing. From what I haven't started it exactly on Prime yet. I'm going to. I was reading it that's where they're streaming it at. So
I think there's starting to become between these streaming services, and there seems to be a new one every 6 months or so. It's going to get real interesting how content has started to be bid on, because I saw that Apple TV has just started to like purchase a bunch of old movies and shows. With the Peacock coming out with the Parks and Rec and The Office, but HBO Max got the rights to Friends. It's just kind of a weird
and I saw
buyer's market type of
There's
thing.
going to be so many. There's so many different services now too. That's going
Yes.
to be flooding the market with services where it's just
Yep.
going to be a
And I
ridiculous,
saw-
weird free for all.
I don't know if you guys real quick. I saw like this Quibi or they're starting to make Reno 911 again.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that was though, but apparently it hasn't had nearly the downloads they expected it to have.
Okay.
And they might have to shut it down here in like a month or two.
Reno 911 already shut it down.
No, Quibi. There's a
Quibi
whole
did.
platform.
I've just
Oh,
been
no.
seeing commercials on it for like the last 2 weeks, so now it's
Yeah.
almost finished.
I think they're redoing commercials because it wasn't getting downloaded by enough people.
Be damn.
So they're trying to re-push it again, hopefully to get the downloads up so I can. Because some of it, I think they're giving you free stuff, but it'll be a kind of like the Hulu, whatever. It's all those $6-7 a month to have it or whatever. So
They just need to find their impractical jokers, and then they're in good shape.
I think the thing was they don't have all their content is going to be new.
They need
So
a
there's no
flagship
base of
that people are.
there's no customer base. It's all new stuff. Like why would I pay $6 for stuff I might not like at all?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what Apple TV's figuring out as well. Brian, what's your waiver watch for the week?
so I watched Den of Thieves. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix now this month. It's been out for a couple of years, but I feel like not a whole lot of people talked about it. I didn't get a whole lot of run when it's out in theaters or whatever. And it's got Gerard Butler in it as the main guy.
Your boy, Sparta.
Yeah, that's right.
He's not quite Spartan shape at that point, right? He's got a little weight on the bones.
Yeah, he plays kind of a borderline alcoholic cop going against a team of former Marines that have been robbing armored trucks.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
A lot of violence.
A lot of violence.
Yeah, fancy in that one.
50 Cent in that?
50 Cent's in it. O'Shea Jackson's in it, and then Pablo Schreiber, which is maybe not a name you know, but you know his face. You've seen him in a lot of stuff. And like Brant said, it's a lot of violence and it's a lot of action. Don't go into that thinking you're going to have some compelling storyline, gripping, writing. It's purely an action movie, building up drama of the bank heists and stuff like that. So if you like your Fast and Furious series, I think this is going to be right up your alley.
Nice. I did see that on. I knew Fights and Barstool loves it. So he's usually in on like the Equalizer and Fast and Furious and stuff.
It is 2 hours and 20 minutes. So either bank out some time, break it up.
Upset of the century.
Watch it two sittings.
Wow.
Settle in.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go with mine next. The wife and I started watching Dead to Me on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Christina
That's on my
Applegate,
list.
Linda Cardellini.
Yeah.
We got through the first season, probably 3 episodes deep into the second season, which just came out. And I don't know what to say. Like, the story's interesting. It has a lot of funny parts, but I don't know if I can recommend it.
I think it's good. I think especially for guys like us that are looking for something that you can sit and watch with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, and they can enjoy it, and you can also enjoy it. I think it hits that middle ground really well to where it's not so far in your lane or so far in her lane. I think it's a good watch, and it's got a good storyline that kind of keeps your attention. Kind of has some twists and turns along the way, but we're right there with you guys. I think about the same 3 or 4 episodes in.
James Marsden is in it, and he is just he's real
awesome.
handsome. He's handsome. He's a handsome fella.
It's kind of a comedy type, isn't it? Isn't it have some comedic stuff
Absolutely.
in it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carlina
James Marsden,
and Applegate
underrated
are both
comedic
really
actor.
funny.
Fair.
He's not super funny in this. He does some funny things, but
he was great in 30 Rock as a comedic actor.
Applegate and Cardellini are very, very good. They are very good in this. So yeah, maybe I'm coming around. Maybe I will recommend it. It is. I still like it. You say it's the middle ground. Sarah or my wife did want to originally watch it, and she's out, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I'm more of like, well, I need to finish it. I need to figure out what happened.
It's a Netflix show?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on
Netflix original. So yeah, Dead to Me. Not bad. Check it out. It does hit a good middle ground. I agree with Brian. Kitty, final waiver watch of the week.
Okay. Can I talk again? But
I mean,
Shut up.
Depending on what you say here.
So I watched a movie from Taika Waititi. You might know him. Some of you comic book guys might know him from Thor Ragnarok as a director.
My favorite,
also in
favorite Thor.
Voice actors.
Yep.
And then he also did Jojo Rabbit, but I did not watch those. I watched Hunt for the Wilder People. It's a movie, maybe 5 or 6 years old. A kid gets put into foster care in the middle of nowhere, New Zealand, basically with a wife and husband, and hijinks ensue a little bit, and it's just really enjoyable movie. Got Sam Neill as the father. Don't know who the kid is. The mom don't know who any other actors are, but it's just an enjoyable film.
Bunch of nobodies.
Basically, yeah. Sam Neill, he was the lead in Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yep.
The doctor.
He's older now.
Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah, he looks really old.
I was
In the
gonna
movie.
96%.
He's got gray beard. What was that?
It has a 96% on the critic score and a 91 for audience.
Of course it does.
the audience is with me, Rance, this time.
True.
Usually my critics love me and my audience tells me I'm a jerk. So it's nice.
I think that orphan is the kid from Deadpool 2, correct?
Never seen Deadpool 1 or 2.
It is.
Ooh. You need to watch those.
I still have Ryan Reynolds on my list.
You kept Ryan Reynolds last week, and you haven't seen
And
any
you haven't
Deadpool.
seen Deadpool?
Look at that. I get some surprises with my Ryan Reynolds keep.
It's the pizza place.
Wow.
I watched
four
the
girls, a
commercials for
pizza
that.
pace, and 7 cups.
The trailers look so cornball to me on Deadpool that I just did not want to watch
It
it.
is supposed to be kind of corny.
Kitty,
thought-
it is
I'm not
100% up your alley. I guarantee you'll like it.
You'll love
Oh,
the
yeah.
humor. You'll love the humor.
Guaranteed.
We'll
TJ
see.
Miller.
TJ Miller.
Now maybe I won't like it. How about that? Now I'm just gonna hate it on purpose. I'm gonna
Yeah.
switch cake world.
It'll
Josh
be
just
shitty to
guaranteed it.
him.
It is. I mean, it's right up your alley. So if
Josh,
you don't like it, it's out of
Blindfold me and make me watch. Blindfold me and make me watch 2 movies.
spite.
There is a blind character in there.
Yep.
And see which one I like more.
Very into that idea. Let's see what happens. Well, very good. Well done, kids. We did another episode successfully. We made it all the way through, and nobody died, so everybody wins in that fashion. But I do want to thank all my co-hosts once again for joining me again. I want to thank all the Sink Pissers out there for joining us this week. I do ask that you do go share it with your friends. Go subscribe to the Kansas City Podcast Network. Give those other podcasts and episodes a listen. Give them a shot. They got just about everything that you could ask for on that podcast or on that network. So certainly jump in on something else other than us, but also us, obviously. You can follow us on Twitter at Clearing Waivers, also on Instagram at Clearing Waivers. Join the Facebook page and the Facebook group. Get involved with us there. We also have a new YouTube channel that we started. We're going to be uploading there as well, so you can join us there. But yeah, other than that, subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. We look forward. We just want to interact with you. Just come play with us. Just give us some suggestions. We're always looking for suggestions about things to draft or things to keep trade cut. We're always open to that. So give us a shout out that way. If you got some good ones, we'll run through them. But outside of that, for Rance, Kitty, Brian, and myself, I do want to thank you again. But ta-ta for now.
The day is done. Now the night has begun. Nerves in a restless crowd. The burning sun. Now nowhere to be found. Deep underground. 'Cause I have faith that nobody else can protect you, no. A page is burning, we'll all be dead under virgin snow. I have faith that nobody else can protect you, no. A page is burning, we'll all be dead under virgin snow. So hold your body close to the flames. Don't go so haughty, walking away. Hold your body close to the flames. Don't go so haughty, walking My page is burning, will all be dead under virgin snow. I have faith that nobody else can protect you, no. My page is burning, will all be dead under virgin snow. So hold your body close to the flames. Don't go somebody walking away. Hold your body close to the flames. Don't go somebody walking away. Hold your body close to the flame.